What's up, everyone? You are listening to Beyond the Ring podcast. I am Thejas, and this is your AEW Dynamite review, guys. Before we get into this review, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel for all things wrestling, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. And let me know your thoughts on this week's Dynamite show in the comment section below, guys. For me, this show was a really good show, man. Enjoyable show. I really liked this. It was just enjoyable to watch this show, and just a nice day to actually be watching wrestling, because Wednesday is always great, man. I mean, AEW is putting on some good episodes every single week, and I really comment on that. And the build up to the full gear was is it's actually going great, I would say, strong. While it have some nitpickings as well, I will talk about it, but it's pretty enjoyable. You can nothing say very much wrong about. And getting into this show, guys, we first kick it off the show with AEW World Champion Kenny Omega versus Alan Fire Angels of Dark Order. I don't know why they actually booked this match, because Kenny Omega didn't it wasn't necessary for Kenny Omega to have this match, and they didn't have. I mean, Elite and Dark Order have their story, but I don't know why Kenny Omega is going up against Allen. I mean, and especially it was taking too much time. He was taking too much time to just have a victory on Allen, and I like that kind of. Yeah, kind of like if Allen is going to win against the world champion, but sometimes you gotta be thinking like this is your longest reigning champion. So I don't think so. Kenny Omega should have been having a segment with Hangman Adam Page, some kind of a brawl, and this is where I actually appreciate WWE, because their main title final build up going into it is really cool, actually. And that's not the way while we see in AEW. So that's the kind of a negative I felt, but it was pretty long. They should have cut this match off in a very hurry manner, I would say, and he should have finished it. But anyways, guys, Kenny Omega got the victory here, obviously, and okay match. Next, we had CM Punk coming up, and CM Punk actually spoke about John Moxley first and his appreciation for him, his treatment against alcohol, treatment that is going on, and comment for him for taking such bold step and in a timely manner. And I get well soon, Mox. I just wish best for him. And then we had Punk coming into. He said about the eliminator tournament. He would have been into the tournament, but now me. Eddie Kingston is actually have actually come into his business. So that's why they actually he's not able to make that Bryan Danielson versus CM Punk match to fruition. So cool promo, I would say. One of the CM Punk segment that I really liked in recent memories, because I wasn't enjoying for 3 to 4 weeks of CM Punk's booking as well. I mean, not the matches I'm seeing, just an overall kind of, they're just doing segments and all. I don't care. But CM Punk versus Eddie Kingston, that's pretty interesting. Could be great match, and they kind of are going to have a face off at Rampage. They confirmed it, and I think so. This match is maybe going for the full gear, and man, the card is looking very strong, very good. I'm very excited for full gear. And so that was this segment. And then we go to a pre-taped Miro promo, and he cursed his god, and he is the man who actually replaced John Moxley. And I was so happy, man. I was actually thinking if either it is Miro or either it is Brian Cage, because these two guys were not in this tournament bracket. I really felt like these two should have been. I mean, especially Orange Cassidy shouldn't have been. I'm not a hater of John Orange Cassidy, but he's already had his moment, man. I mean, Brian Cage, he haven't had a AEW World Championship kind of opportunity. That's a far away thing. At least a tournament chance or something should have got it. But I'm glad that I'm happy that Miro is getting the chance. And let's see for what next for Brian Cage and all. He was not in this show, and yeah. And next, then we had the elite members and the Christian Jungle Boy Luchasaurus brawl. Very fun brawl. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, and concerto by Christian Cage as well. And in the ending, a really fun segment. Enjoyed it. Then we had second match. So this episode was a mix of segments and build up to the matches, I guess. Maybe a six-man tag, I'm kind of thinking, maybe. And the final build up, you can say, because there's only 1 week left for the full gear, which is on next Saturday, November 13th. Second match, we had FTR versus Samurai Del Sol and Aerostar for the AAA tag titles. This was fun, okay match. Had a lot of botch, I felt, in this match. And yeah, had a lot of near kind of injury that would have happened to these lucha guys, but it was fun while it lasted, I would say. Yeah, okay match. Next we had Dan Lambert and the Inner Circle segment. And Inner Circle, they had the versus American Top Team. They are going to have the Minneapolis street fight, so they are going to have to pick Sammy Guevara had the victory on Ethan Page when he actually defended his TNT championship. So they are going to pick the three guys from the American Top Team. And I don't know, guys, but this was the first time I really liked and enjoyed Dan Lambert promo, because I really get pissed off by listening his voice and his, but I really enjoyed it. And this was PG, and this was really PG because this had too much of bad words and bad things that they said. So yeah. And but it was cool to see. I mean, it was cool, it was great. And yeah, I really liked it, man. And they're building it to the, and they actually selected Dan Lambert. That was very fun. And then we have I guess Junior Dos Santos and Austin Vanderberg as well into this. So yeah, I am pretty liking this thing, man. Inner Circle versus the MMA team, American Top Team. I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, man. Next we had Anna Jay versus Jamie Hayter, TBS title tournament match. I think that I should say this. Anna Jay is improving very slowly. I did really say that she's improving. She's really improving, and they are giving her time in Rampage, in Dynamite, and it's always good for the women to develop to have a match. But this is a tournament match. But Jimmy Hader got the victory. I am happy with this decision, because maybe Anna Jay is more over, but I don't think so. Anna Jay is ready for that moment for the TBS title or something, into the finals or something. I don't think so. And there's too much other talented women actually than Anna Jay. So she's really getting chance. So I'm happy for that. But she's kind of slow at times to actually have she had a quick she don't have the kind of a quick turnaround time that you say. And just she pauses at times to have some maneuvers, some performing moves. So that was kind of took away from this match, I would say. Decent match, I would say. Yeah, it pretty much you can watch it. It wasn't too long, 5 minutes match. Yeah. So then we get MJF promo, MJF Darby Allin build up, you can say. This was also really fun enjoyment segment. Darby Allin attacks MJF, and how he thrashed him over the barricade was really cool, man. I really enjoyed it. And MJF is like, I can hear this guy a whole day, man. Whole day I can listen to this guys. It's not like Dan Lambert, even though he's a heel. MJF is a heel, but I really enjoy him. And man, I really like him. But MJF vs Darby, and this is going to be a hell of a banger match. I'm very excited about it. And yeah, MJF was leaving. Sting comes up with some can say some hoodie guys as well in the Sting dress up and all. And that was cool as well. So that was the segment, was great angle, I would say. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, some of the great TV segments that they actually put on, I mean, they're really good, doing good, building into the pay-per-view, and that's what they should do. Classic things doing. And then we get to Andrade El Idolo versus Cody Rhodes. This was also a good match, and Cody Rhodes knee selling was the point here, and he was really trying to be a baby face, but fans were still really were booing, and Andrade was getting cheered, even though he was ramming Cody Rhodes to the barricade, hurting his knee, and just throwing him off. But this was a really good match, man. I really liked it, and Cody Rhodes is always good in the ring, and is always fun in the ring, and his storytelling is very very good, I would say. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. And in the end, we saw FTR actually the AAA tag team. Actually, they actually hit with the AAA tag title belts, and Cody crashed into it, and Andrade had the hammerlock DDT. Andrade got the victory here. So I guess what I was thinking last week, I said Cody and Park versus Andrade and Malachi Black. That's what I guess would be. And they had a small kind of tease of Arn Anderson versus Tully, but what's for Sting versus Tully then? I don't know. I don't think so. That was a teaser or something. That was just it for one segment or something. But really good match, man, and really good after segment as well. And yeah, next we get to the Tony Schiavone interviewing John Silver. I don't know why they actually filled this. I think this was just a filler time, and John Silver versus Adam Cole. This match just to have a challenge out there for Adam Cole, because that match is going to be on Rampage this Friday. And next we had the main event, Miro replacing John Moxley versus Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy is all taped up on his rib cage because they actually reminded us that this what's his name, Matt Hardy. And yeah, Matt Hardy actually attacks him, I mean leg dropped him through the table. So that was the moment where he actually hurt his rib, and especially Brian Cage also hurt his rib when he was actually in the rack attack by so that was the whole point of the story, and I was really hoping Miro should get the victory. This was pretty much a squash, you can say, and really enjoyed it, where way the Miro was just throwing off Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy has some good moment as well, where he actually jumped off onto him and just crashed onto the table. So that was a nice spot, you can say, and really enjoyable, man. Really fun match. Yeah, pretty much what I expected. Miro got the victory. Bandance will come up into the ring, and they had a brief face-off. Bandance actually asked for a handshake, but Miro doesn't give it. And yeah, fine match, fun match, and they ended the show really well. Really good show, enjoyable show. Go watch this show, guys. I really enjoyed it. I'm very excited for next week's Dynamite as well. I'm very too much excited for the Full Gear as well. Let me know your thoughts on the Full Gear pay-per-view, guys, coming on November 13th, and on this show as well in the comment section below. And I will see you guys with my next review. Until then, be safe, stay energetic, and peace.